How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another pack opening and shuffles video with the Brewers team. As usual, going to start off with silvers and premiums. I got a prime Miguel Cabrera, Mr. 3000. Rest in peace, Bernie Mac. Wonder how close Ryan Braun, if he at all got close to 3,000 hits. He certainly started out on the trajectory towards 3,000 hits. Had a very good batting average early on in his career. And then after the whole testosterone thing, he was never quite the same player, for obvious reasons. No. There we go. I suppose I don't have enough golds for another shuffle. Hopefully I can get some skills on this Thornberg this week. Been going on a few weeks of seeing really nothing even worth holding on to. Still got some leftover greens I could use if he happens to roll a 333 with a decent skill. No. Stupid phone. Oh, no diamonds, that kind of sucks. Another Cabrera. Well, I guess we're opening up Team Select packs since I got skunked on diamonds out of premiums. Maybe Lightning can literally strike twice. Just pulled a diamond out of a Team Select premium pack on the Boston account. You know, it's funny, Bet Phillips has such a horrible fielding stat when he was basically a defensive replacement for the Brewers for a couple of years. Was known as the team's best defensive outfielder. Would really like to know how this game does their, particularly the outfielder fielding stat, whatever you'd call it, analysis or whatever. Because it just seems like there's a lot of really, really good outfielders, like literally gold glove outfielders that have shitty base fielding. Like I know Kevin Kiermaier, he's been literally, by advanced metrics, the best outfielder in baseball for the last couple of seasons, and he still has mediocre at best base fielding, which is good because you want your distribution to go towards batting stats, but it's just mind-blowing sometimes. Like Mookie Betts, his 20 card, I think, had an absolutely terrible base fielding. One of the, basically the best right fielder in baseball. Just blows your mind how they do their fielding stat base. Alright, there's the Scooper himself, team mascot. For those of you that are unaware, I'm sure if you're in my club, you probably heard the story, but basically the origin of the team name for this team. So I was sitting at a Brewers game one day in August 2018, shortly after the Brewers got Jonathan Scope from the trade deadline. And at that point in time, he actually had more fielding errors than he did base hits for the Brewers. Just never got anything going with the Brewers. He was so terrible in Milwaukee that half a season that the team declined a $5 million option, which is amazing because, I mean, he was, for at least a season and a half before that, an all-star caliber player at shortstop and second base, mostly shortstop. And so you would think that a player like that, he was literally the AL player of the week before he got traded. You'd think that he would do something offensively in Miller Park, but I guess not. Didn't work out for him. At that point, he was a 275, 30 home run kind of batter, which is really nice for a middle infielder. So anything near that production would have been an automatic re-sign for the $5 million extension. Yeah, so I was sitting at the baseball stadium that day, and afterwards I actually downloaded this game. And I had to name my team, and I thought, well, I just dubbed Jonathan Scope the Pooper Scooper, so that's the name that I went with for the team for this game. Well, not looking good for these Team Select premium packs. only useful card is that Barnes, and if I don't forget, he'll go into Black Diamond training. He's currently a middle reliever for this deck. Another Barnes. I guess I'll open some live team select packs and try to get a Rowdy Tellez. Currently has Player of the Month bonus. Wow, that's about as bad a card as you can possibly get. Silver with most batting stats in the mid-50s. All back-to-back Lauras. He's not doing too bad this season, but the Brewers' rotation outside of Burns has just been struggling. And I've been hearing that Willie Peralta is probably going to be out until August, they're saying. So hopefully he can come back and turn it around. Didn't have the best start to the season, but he was just fantastic last year, so hopefully he can come back strong. No, that's weird. I got him up to 4%. Well, that must be Luis Urias' brother. It's not a bad Avisail Garcia. Do a little bit of spec training, then I'll open up the rest of the packs. Right, I would think I should have enough room. Yep. Yeah, I still have not heard any kind of rational reason why Com2 would yank gold packs out of Master League rewards. Makes no sense to me whatsoever. Oh, only 1 out of 14 diamond. That's pretty shitty. Got an Omar Narvaez. He's not doing terrible this year. Couple of nice cards in there. Johnny Bench, David Justice. Wow, 4 live season Diamondbacks. I've never seen that many in a week. That's a really good card for a Tampa Bay deck. Come on, give me a Tellez, please. Alright, Diamond Player Select Pack. I finished Diamond again. Oh, that Tyler O'Neill might be nice. That's actually some pretty decent cards in there. That Miley Santana, it's one of his best years. Gotta go with the team though. Do not have him on my bench. Let's check his skills real quick. Triple bronze. Alright. Definitely don't want to combo that card away. Verlander 19. Oh, I would love to have that card on my Houston deck. I believe 2019 is the year that Verlander kind of, 9 times out of 10, if Verlander has that season, that's a Cy Young year. But I really don't know why he won the Cy Young over Garrett Cole that year. Because, they both had 20 wins, which, if you're having a good season, that's pretty much seems like a lock-in for getting a Cy Young, at least first place votes, if not winning the award. They both had 300-something strikeouts and a pretty nice, around 2.75 ERA. But I really would have considered this an easy tiebreaker between those two players. Garrett Cole broke the record for, I believe, the highest strikeouts per 9 innings for a starting pitcher that season. So I really don't know how or why he didn't win the Cy Young that year, when he essentially had the same season as Verlander, but he broke a long-standing record. A pretty significant record too, strikeouts per 9 innings. Even with the ridiculous amount of strikeouts in the league these last couple of years, no one's broken that record. So, I mean, I would consider that a no-brainer Cy Young first place vote, but I am not on the panel of Baseball Writers of America, so it is what it is, I guess. Alright, that's it for combos. Let's get into skill changing. Hopefully I can land something at least worth working with on Tyler Thornburg. I had a huge week. I think this might be a personal record for skill change tickets in a normal 7-day week without some crazy event. Not even a gold yet. Boss finesse. I don't know if I would use that, but I'll hold on to that anyways. I mean, I guess if anything, if I chose to use that, he'd be about as good as Josh Hader, who actually had a pretty terrible week. He ended up with like a 3.8 ERA. He's got finesse, pitching machine level 3 in the setup role. Not what you would consider a setup or a relief pitcher skill set in any capacity, but you know what? There were basically when I did that review last month of the final 8 tournament teams, there were actually more 3 skill sets period that didn't have a silver skill set in setup pitchers than there were like, oh wow, okay. Well, we've got winning streak on a triple three. I would prefer that to be set up because I have a lights out closer already. Hmm. Well, I would like to keep that as a backup skill set too. I'm probably not going to use greens on this card because if I get something like Pioneer or Bad Ball Hitter on Edgar Martinez, I would rather green that. What do I do now? Do I skill change this set or the Boss Finesse one? You know what? I'll do the Boss Finesse set since that's probably not going to be an improvement over Hater. Although I could just keep him in middle relief because I can't imagine he'd be any worse with Boss Finesse and middle relief than the 2 normals that I have with mediocre fixer skill sets. Man, this is kind of a tough choice here because I probably could use that in middle relief if I needed to. And I would really like to hang on to that triple three with win streak. I mean, if I can land like Boss Finesse with that, he would probably be my new closer. Hmm. You know what? I'll keep rolling on this side. I hope I don't regret doing that. Almost a triple three with mess, but that's not good enough. Would definitely not green mess on a relief pitcher. Fixer win streak. for when your relief pitcher blows the lead. Then you can go from having a win streak to fixer. Although I would like to think that the AI would automatically yank your setup for a middle reliever if he blows the lead, and you're now losing. Triple three, Iron Will, Sharpshooter, not good enough to green. I probably would green a triple three with Boss Finesse or Setup. Maybe even Fixer. Boss Fixer. Seeing a bunch of mess, but not much finesse or boss. Win streak setup, man. If that gold pitcher was pitching machine or stability, I might try that. But that's probably not going to do very good in setup, and probably not good enough to be a closer. Boss setup, man, not good enough. Only a few more. Wow, another. So now I have 2 winning streak triple threes to end. That's pretty big troll job right there. Things come to. Alright, I'll do 2 premium skill changes on Edgar Martinez, and meanwhile I'll think about using greens on, well, either one of those winning streak sets. Garbage. And more garbage. Okay, I guess I can try my luck. I don't have any blues to back this up. I hope I can land 2 skills. That'd be nice if, like, finesse or boss or something. Especially since he's going to easily get a boss. I think he's got a boss, or not boss, a dominant bonus. Oh, not looking good. Ace trash, okay. Well, that's going to be it. I guess I'll wrap the video up. Didn't get any great skills on anybody, but at least I got something potentially to work with Thornburg. Alright, thanks for watching. Bye.